Hello everyone, this is KittyWolf13 again, and this is a review. This goes along with the toys and figures, but this is outside of the doll and figure section. This is more along the lines of collectibles that I enjoy. So this is my Sailor Moon Moonstick by Bandai. It is their new line of what they call the Proplicas. So I'm showing you a picture of the box, which I actually, before I saw it in person, thought the box was a little misleading. I wanted to see what the Moonstick looked like. And if you take a look at the box is pretty plain. It's white with the Moonstick. It says Moonstick on the side in shiny gold lettering. And it's got pictures on the back of the Moonstick, but nowhere does it show you what it actually looks like. I kind of enjoy the packaging that has a flap in the front where you can open it and see what's inside the packaging, like the window packaging, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. This I have opened as well in the previously to this video. That's why I'm not fighting with it. Let's see here. So here's the first look at the wand. As you can see, the first layer of the carton has the wand and the Millennium Crystal. It has an instruction manual and I think a separate piece of paper with some just Sailor Moon information and assembly. It does require batteries, and these are the ones I bought. They're like the little button cells. See if I can get this to focus. Either way, they are the LR44, and it takes 3 of them. So I found this at my local Sunshine Ace, and I held on to it so I wouldn't forget what type of batteries they are. According to the manual, there are 8 different phrases for the wand. I think it's like 4 phrases without the Millennium Crystal and 4 phrases with the Millennium Crystal. As you can see, it's got like a pearly pink handle and a metallic gold. Different from the original Bandai release from like the 90s, as this one's a lot pointier, more accurate to the show. Let's see. I thought this was a button originally, but I think it's just an inset to sit on the stand. And the battery case is behind here. Let's see. There's 2 little slots here, one on each side. And you should be able to pull it right off. And then you have to unscrew here for this panel to pop off so you can get to the batteries. So, let's give it a whirl. And I'm guessing these are sound clips from a certain episode because there's an extra voice in there I didn't really think sounded like Sailor Moon, but I could be wrong because I grew up with the dub and haven't really watched much of the subs. I am watching the new series Crystal though, which has been an interesting journey. It seems to go over and over again. A lot of people have been complaining that it seems to be kind of small, but when you really think about it, Sailor Moon holds it in her hand like this, so it should be pretty accurate. Then we have the Millennium Crystal. It plugs in to the wand, As you can see, it's got a pearly, pretty color to it. And I was kind of wondering because at first, before I read the instructions, I could see that it goes here, but I didn't know how to get this plastic piece cover off. And next, behind the ribbons, there are 2 buttons. And if you push those buttons, that little plastic piece pops off. In which case, you can then, if you look at it, you can see the light bulb in there. You can then snap the Millennium Crystal right in. And now you have the Millennium Crystal. And that should light up when I push the button. So that looks really pretty. Actually, something I forgot to mention is down here, there's a little star, a little notch, and a little moon. And if you turn the wand to one direction, you get just voices, and into the other direction you get voices and the lights. Or rather, the other direction is just the sound effects and the lights, without the voices. I think I just turned it off. So apparently I just turned it back to the voices. Let's try this again. So it's got a few different sound effects. It has one where it's like searching for like evil, and it like dings the closer you get to something, or in theory, the closer you get. And then in the second tray we have the stand, and then the expanded Millennium Crystal thing to display the silver crystal in when you do not have it in the wand. And it just sits at the base of the display. I actually haven't taken this apart to even put it together. So this is the base. And this is the other part of the base. It has pretty little engravings. It's kind of hard to see because I have white on white here. But let's see here. Should just snap on. Yep. So there's your display. Put that over here where you can see it. And then we have the Millennium Crystal display. Unfortunately, this part doesn't click on here, which a lot of people complained about, because at some point in one of the episodes I think she does have that where it comes in, but it should sit in here somehow. I'm trying to look, but it looks like it snaps in place, but I don't see how. I'm sure if I looked in the manual I would figure it out, but that kind of just sits in there, which is kind of pretty. Unless this part comes off of here, but I don't want to mess with that. So, let me find that little piece again. And this little piece snaps right back in here. just like that. And it's pretty seamless, you wouldn't notice it. And then the wand. Oh, that's cool. The wand actually snaps into the stand. That is pretty cool. So you can see it actually clips into the stand and is hanging off the bottom. And there's a little section there to put the Millennium Crystal in. So that's my quick and dirty review of the Sailor Moon Proplica wand. I think it's pretty neat. It is made of plastic. It would have been cool if they did like a die cast or some form of aluminum or something like that. Then I could see it being worth more money than it really is. It has kind of a high price tag. I paid $110 for it. So, but I bought it at a con, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and that's my Sailor Moon Proplica wand. I'm possibly going to pre-order the new one that came out, the Moon Rod, but I got to think about it. So with that being said, that's all. Please subscribe if you have any questions, like usual. Leave them in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you. Alrighty, thank you guys. Bye.